Seven-star who could replace Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave Manchester United this summer. The news was broken by the Athletic David Ornstein last week but played down. It was broken again by the Times Duncan Castles yesterday, and he has now sunk in with the rest of the media. Leaving aside whether United will let him go, whether he will find the right club to go to, or whether it is a blessing in disguise or not for United if he does go. One big question is who could United sign to replace him? Some of the world's best young strikers have already found a new home, including Erling Haaland, Manchester City, Dusan Vlahovic, Juventus, Julian Alvarez, Manchester City, and Darwin Nunez, Liverpool. Is there any value left of there, or aren't we now looking at the last chicken in Sainsbury's? Here are 7 stars who could bring a smile back to unite fans' faces should the legendary star leave for pasture new. 1. And Silva value €32 million. The 26-year-old has had his up and down so far in his career, and arguably his progress has not been helped by living in the shadow of CR7 in the Portuguese national setup. Signed by AC Milan from AC Porto age 21 for €38 million, he struggled in Serie A despite a hat-trick in his first Europe League game. Loan deal to Sevilla and Eintracht Frankfurt for low, and it was at the latter when he finally found his MOU, scoring 45 goals in 71 games for the club. This attracted the attention of RB Leipzig, where he has shown flashes of brilliance but never found the consistency that is needed at the top level. This would be gamble, but the talent is certainly there, and he has the kind of profile that Aaron Ten Hag has been drawn to in the past. 2. Tammy Abraham value €50 million. The former Chelsea man had a brimstone first season in Serie A last time out, scoring 70 goals in Serie A and 14th in the Europe Conference League. Like Silva, he is a player who has had his up and downs, but the talent has always been there for all to see. His attacking movement is second to none, and he would bring a huge energy to United attack. He is reportedly happy at Roma and would be likely to come with an inflated price tag, but a return to the Portuguese league make a big challenge I wouldn't want to pass up. 3. Victor Osimhen value €65 million. If Ronaldo Destanage is be Napoli, then it might help to ease the talented Osimhen out of the club and into opposite direction. The Nigerian is fast and direct and more of target meant than the first two options. His weaknesses tend to be his link-up, play and passing, but at 23 years of age, these are elements that can be developed. As with Abraham, this would probably be a deal to pull off, not least because of Napoli President Aurelio De Laurentiis' intransigence in negotiation. For Alexander Isak, value €30 million. Rumors were doing the round in March that United had identified Isak as potential striker signing this summer. The 22-year-old looked to be developing into a world-class striker when he joined a Real Sociedad from Borussia Dortmund in 2019. But it is probably fair to say he has not kicked on as expected in 2022 and ended last season with just 10 goals from 41 games. 5. Giacomo Raspadori value €28 million. The Sassuolo man is deployed more as second striker than a target man, but could be an interesting option in a fluid three-man attack. With 10 goals and 6 assists last term, he has attracted the attention of both Juventus and West Ham and could be through an inexpensive option for United in their hour of need. The 20-year-old could also never to the more classical center forward role he employed in his Euro days, and in which he was quite prolific, scoring 39 goals and 88 games across all social age groups, including 18 in Serie A in 2020 and 21. 6. Paulo Dybala value free agent. Dybala is hit the ground running option, a proven world-class forward who can play as a second striker or out and out center forward, having scored 150 goals and 293 games for Juventus and with 34 caps for Argentina. His quality is well proven. The People's Person yesterday published a report announcing the rumors that United have lodged an interest in the Argentine. United may be nervous after his report returned to come to Old Trafford in 2019 is swap deal for Romelu Lukaku. His wage demand was also be an issue, but are certainly unlikely to exceed those of the departing Ronaldo. 7. Patrick Schick, value 50 million euros. Another player in his prime, Schick is very much a penalty box predator and will score goals. His tally of 24 in 31 Bundesliga game last time out was impressive. Arsenal and Bayer have both been credited with an interest, and with Bayer Leverkusen already having signed a new striker and Adam Hozek, Schick could definitely be on the transfer market this summer.